5 meters long and has a spiritual value. You are not supposed to step over them, so the monks have come up with a handy way of carrying them around. The main street leading to La Bronze has evolved around the life of the monks and the needs of travelers. You can find all kinds of little stores catering to the daily needs of the monks. Looking for exotic souvenirs, you can find plenty in the tiny antique shops. How about this one? It's a human skull used in a secret Buddhist ritual. We are not the first travelers to come this way, and the community is well prepared for your needs. There are English street signs everywhere, just as many as Chinese and Tibetan advertisements. And I even found a hotel that has English service.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Do you still have...
This hotel offers different accommodation to suit different needs and budgets. The cheapest way is to share a room with 3 other travelers and use common bathrooms. But I decided to pay for a few more creature comforts.
I'm so tired, I decided to have the most expensive room in this hotel. It's not bad. For 200 yuan, it's a walking price. You got a twin beds. And the room is decorated in the traditional Tibetan style. Look at this, Buddha's wheel and lotus. Oh, look at that. I wonder if this will help me have a good dream tonight.
The grasslands around the La Bronze monastery are dotted with tents. That's because it's midsummer and time for Xiahe's Xianglang festival. It's the best time of year to be here. The Tibetans camp out and cook on the grasslands for several days. It seems to be a really relaxed time. From morning to night, they sing, dance, and play all kinds of games. These people have camped near a spring. You can tell it's a sacred water source from the locks of fleece tied around here. The Tibetans hold nature in awe, and anything dirty or polluted is barred from these waters. It's so clear and clean, people drink straight from it. Summer is indeed a wonderful time to visit the region. From Xiahe, we pushed further south, crossing vast grasslands blanketed in wild flowers to the city of Hezuo.
In Hezuo City, you can't miss Milarizha Foge, or the palace for Buddha Milarizha. It doesn't look much like a monastery, more like a modern high-rise. Let's take a closer look.
The 9th-floor structure is reputed to be one of the tallest monasteries in the Tibetan region. Most of these kinds of centers have hall after hall set aside for worship. But here, there is just one building rising 40 meters into the sky. Apart from its special structure, the monastery is distinctive in that the monks here pay homage on different floors to different spiritual teachers from different Tibetan Buddhist sects. It's pretty rare to have so many different Buddhas from different sects housed in one monastery, right?
Yes.
Why is it like this?
Yeah, it's very interesting. And different sects, but they house in the one monasteries.
Right.
And because the Tibetan lamas and this sort, and the difference because people are very different.
Right.
So the Tibetan lamas, they provide the different way to help these kind of peoples to understand the Buddhism.
Oh,
so this is why.
So this is the 5th floor, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, let me show you the murals. It's a very important murals about the Tibetan Lamism. This person, we have these monasteries in memory of the Tibetan legendary person we call the Milarepa.
Milarepa, that's him.
Yes.
I see.
Because the practice is very hard, and you can look. He looks like very thin.
Oh yeah, very skinny. Yeah.
Yes.
Very skinny.
So that's
and wear long hair.
Yes, long hair. Yes.
Is it because his practice?
Yes.
Because all the hardship and the suffering.
Yes. Yes.
Our trip also happened to fall on the 18th day of the lunar month, a time that calls for a special ceremony.
The best time to visit this area is around June and July, when the grasslands are dotted with wild flowers and the climate is comfortably cool. The local lamb dishes are delicious. Make sure you don't miss them. You might have altitude sickness when you first visit, because the region borders the Tibetan plateau.
From Hezhou, we went further south to Luqi, past even more grassland and herds of cattle. You can break up the trip by stopping for tea along the way. Our final stop is the Langmu Monastery, on the border between Gansu and Sichuan provinces. The monastery has a history that can be traced back some 250 years. Buddhist pilgrims would stop here to say their prayers before continuing on their long pilgrimages. I'm not a pilgrim, so I need a ticket to go inside. Hey, 谢谢你. It's 10 yuan a ticket. Now, before we go in, remember there are certain rules inside. No photo taking, no alcohol, no smoking, and lastly, no hat. The Grand Sutra Hall is the center of the monastery. It is lavishly decorated, but the paintings are not just for appearances. They are an important way conveying some of Buddhism's ideas. This one relates to a key concept in Tibetan Buddhism called